Now we'll continue along, and let's hold it down, the audience. We are here to debate dial-a-porn, phone sex, and here to debate me is a bimbo named Barbie, and here she is. Hold down the audience, please. All right, now, hold down the audience, please. Now, Barbie, we gotta have it quiet, or I'm gonna clear the house. Good. You are involved in dial-a-porn,
yes.
dial-a-sex?
Yes.
Oh!
It's safe sex, Wally.
It's safe sex?
Yes.
It's degrading in this moral country. Now, let me tell you something.
I could tell you things, Wally, that really,
I'm sure you can, yeah. Now, hold on. Let me tell you this. Hold on, Barbie. A federal appeals court has ruled that dial-a-porn or dial-sex must be severely restricted in the United States of America, and I'm in favor of that.
Wally, if you don't want to hear me talk to you and tell you all sorts of wonderful things to do and to listen to me do, then don't talk.
Well, but the whole thing is, what the federal court is saying is that the telephone was not meant as a way of selling pornography
then why
and
do millions of people
sex.
still call?
Because there are a bunch of perverts in this country, that's why. And I say, we are not here to serve the needs of perverts. We're here to serve the needs of decent American citizens.
Wally, I don't have to talk to you on the phone doing anything perverted. Wally seems to think that you have to be perverted to have a phone sex, but I could just give you straight sex on the phone.
Oh, come on. Now, listen, how long have you been involved? Can we have it down in the audience, please? How long have you been involved in this degrading business?
5 wonderful years.
Five wonderful years.
5 years.
So you get on the phone and people call you, and what exactly, well, not exactly, but I mean, what do you do on the phone?
Well, I talk to Wally, yeah.
No, what do you...
No, I try.
What do you do?
It's safe sex, and it makes the person on the other line... You probably laugh when you have sex. Don't call me. Anyway, it's safe sex, and it's good sex, and I can kind of get I can kind of feel out whether you want me to be sweet and innocent or dominating or whatever to bring you pleasure. It's just one-on-one.
Hey, I say anybody that has to resort to the telephone to have pleasure, I say they must be a stupid nerd to begin with. What kind of person has to resort to the telephone to get some... Oh, come on.
Wally, you should really try it, though. You'd like it. You should really try it. It would spice up your sex life.
Oh, boy. What else do you do for a living besides this?
Oh, nothing. That's all I do.
For 5 years?
For 5 years straight.
How many hours? Hey, Greg. Can you tell me how many hours a day do you actually do this?
Well, I do an 8-hour shift, but I'm not on the line a full 8 hours.
Don't you get... Hey, I mean, you got it. Can you imagine when she has her little children, and they can say, Mommy, what did you do? What did you used to do for a living? And she says, oh, I used to talk sexy on the telephone. Isn't that great?
Yes, I mean, women talk to their boyfriends all the time real sexy. If they don't have a boyfriend, then or a girlfriend, because I talk to girls on the phone, too.
Okay, how much money can you make in this kind of profession?
What?
How much money can you make?
Well, I make about $250 a year.
$250,000 a year? Listen, what possible good are you doing for society by getting on the telephone? All this is, it's a form of prostitution, isn't it? It's a form of prostitution. It's selling sex over the telephone.
Sex is intimate contact one-on-one. What I do to myself or what they do to themselves over the phone is not prostitution. We need to make contact for an exchange of money, and we're not doing it.
No, what I'm saying is, what is prostitution? What is prostitution? Prostitution is selling sex. It doesn't say how. You are selling sex over the telephone, which makes you a telephone hooker. Does it? That's what it makes you. Selling sex is prostitution.
Now, can I conceive over the phone too, Wally?
Well,
no, it's a different issue. You're mixing apples with oranges, or
melons. When you get into this business, do you have to hold it? When you get into this business, do you have to go through any kind of a training period or something?
Well, yeah, a little bit of a training period. When I auditioned with the owner, and he would. When I retired. I think you have to have a vivid imagination and be creative. And, I've had sex before. I know what to do, and now I get to describe it.
Well, I say in this moral, decent country, there should be no such thing as phone sex. There should be no dial-up porn. And if I have my way, I'm going to put this bimbo out of business. I'll be right back.